Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Daily Fix. I am your usual host and presenter, Advocate Fuloyani. Today I'm a happy man and I want to wish you from the bottom of my heart, all my viewers and subscribers, a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. I am on the sense of Meyiwa matter, even on Christmas Day. So let us begin by saying this. You'll recall there was a Brigadier Ndlovu. Brigadier Ndlovu was one of the senior police officers who arrived on the scene shortly after Senzo Meyiwa was shot. And he was on the scene, he saw everything, and the way matters were being treated there. Brigadier Ndlovu apparently did not buy the story that there had been intruders into that house. In other words, Brigadier Ndlovu stuck his guns and insisted that, the people in the house have to be investigated. He did not at all go along with the theory that there had been intruders into that house. So I am told by my sources that Brigadier Ndlovu was in total disagreement with people like General Sibia and also General Musikili. They were in total disagreement as to what had really happened there. You see, Sibia and Musikili were coming up with a theory that there had been intruders into that house. And Ndlovu was saying, no. Let us process the crime scene. Let us investigate the people who were here, the last people who were with Senzo just before he lost his life, and proceed with the investigation from there. So there was a lot of disagreement, and in a subsequent meeting with the top management of the police, in a meeting that General Sibia and General Musikili had with Brigadier Ndlovu, there was total disagreement about what had really happened there. So they really parted ways. In essence, Ndlovu was saying this issue of intruders having got into that house is not supported by the evidence that we see on the ground. In other words, it is just a nonsensical version. I will not go along with that. He was insisting that he will not go along with that. Now, I've said people are dying in this case. Brigadier Ndlovu was one of those people who died under mysterious circumstances during the first trial under Judge Chifiwa Maumela. You remember, now we're into the second trial. He died mysteriously. And one of the things that Tefo has always insisted upon was that Brigadier Ndlovu's death was not a natural death. There was a lot of, suspicion that Brigadier Ndlovu had been poisoned. Yes, poisoned. This is according to Malisela Tefo. He was poisoned because he was not going along with this narrative that we see unfolding in court now. So somebody somewhere decided that because Brigadier Ndlovu is not going along with the narrative that we have put out there that there were intruders into the house, we must get rid of him. So somebody poisoned Brigadier Ndlovu. There's no doubt about that. Somebody just poisoned Brigadier Ndlovu. And Ndlovu was just wiped off the face of this earth. I wonder to myself, I always say to myself, my God, what is happening around the Senzo Meyiwa investigation? You'll also recall that Tifo had a lot of differences. Tifo brought this up. And Harry Nell, you remember Harry Nell? Harry Nell is a prosecutor who works for AfriForum. Harry Nell would have nothing along those lines that Brigadier Ndlovu had been poisoned. Harry Nell was just insisting that, Ndlovu had died a natural death. And Tifo stuck his ground to say that, no, this man never died a natural death. He was actually poisoned. Now, let me go ahead and say this investigation has been fraught with a lot of, anomalies. It has been attended by so many anomalies. Brigadier Ndlovu is a shining example of how there is a concerted effort to get rid of anybody who dares to come up with the version of 375. I've already indicated in my previous video that Warrant Officer Makubu opened that docket. But ever since he opened that docket, Warrant Officer Makubu has been marginalized. Some of you have probably never even heard of Warrant Officer Makubu. So somebody out there is pushing this narrative that they were intruders at all costs. And anybody who dares to get in his way is set to lose their lives. Can you imagine that? And losing your life is not child's play. So there is that concerted effort to eliminate anybody who wants to pursue the theory that there were intruders into that house. But I personally will not be deterred by this. I will not be deterred by this. I have told my sources, I have told everybody around me that if anybody is going to get rid of me for pursuing justice and the truth, so be it. So be it. I'm not the only person who's involved in this. Many other people can do what I'm doing. I will not be deterred. I will not be scared. I am vigilant. I know what I'm up against. There are many enemies out there. There are many hyenas out there, probably out to get me. But I will not be deterred. But at the end of the day, I insist the truth will prevail. Like Brigadier Ndlovu, I will stand for the truth. I will pursue the narrative that there were no intruders into that house. I will pursue the narrative that it was in fact Kelly Kumalo who shot Senzo Meyiwa. Whether it was by mistake or for some other reason, that is the narrative that I'm going to maintain. I just want to bring to your attention, as my viewers and supporters, that I am mindful of the dangers around what I'm doing. I'm not naive. I'm not naive. I know I'm up against powerful people. But I might not have the resources of the power that they have. I have the power of the truth. And the truth will come out, come what may one day. And I will live to see that day when truth will be served in the Senzo Meyiwa trial. Somebody has sabotaged that investigation into 375. You can threaten us. You can do whatever you like. But some of us will not be deterred. We'll move on. We will move on. I will move on. I've lived my life. I've lived my life. I'm more than 60 years old now. Who says I'm afraid of death? I'm not afraid of death. Who says I've not been threatened with death before? I'm not going to be deterred by anybody who tries to, turn me away or discourage me from what I'm doing. I will do this come what may. To you, my viewers, thank you for the support that you have given me. Thank you for all the prayers that you have given me. Stand by me. I am firm on my feet. I know this is a dangerous path to walk. And I have taken it upon myself to move along this trajectory of danger. And with you behind me, and with the truth behind us, and with the power of the Lord, we will get to where we want to get. I will not be deterred by anybody. If some assassin is out after me, let that assassin get me. One day, we'll all be in heaven, and that assassin will confess before our Maker what he did to me. I've pursued the truth. I've said I pursued lesser causes than this one, but no less important. It is just that this endeavor is a high-profile endeavor. I've pursued causes. I've made enemies in my life because I speak the truth. I am not in this to make money. I am not in this to be popular. I am in this, and the only gratification that out of it is the achievement of justice. It is the achievement of justice for the Meyiwa family. Nothing else and nothing more. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for all the subscriptions that I'm seeing. Merry Christmas to you all. I'm a happy man. I will not be scared by anybody. I believe in the Lord. I will move full steam ahead, going into 2025 and beyond, until justice is done in this matter. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful Christmas with your families. I'm going to have some watermelon in a short while. I love watermelon. Have a nice and wonderful and Merry Christmas to you all. And thank you for your support.